Hey, you guys. So in this video, I want to share with you how to create your own Flodesk landing page so that you can drive traffic to a specific area, and it just makes it look so professional and so well done, and just easy for your customer base to basically enter in their information for you. So let me share my screen here. And let me kind of show you exactly what a Flowdesk landing page is. So these right here are forms that I have created along the way, and I have like several forms. And so a lot of times what you can do is once you get a few of them kind of generated and created, you could just kind of go at it like this, click these little dots and then duplicate, and it duplicates the entire form. So this one is for my for my enter my monthly giveaway, and this is where I'm basically doing like a giveaway on all my favorite things that I'm like giving away, and like all the favorite products that I use every single day that I absolutely love, that make my life super easy. And I want to share that with the people that follow me and that are in my groups and things like that. And so this was just a way for me to do that, but also gather emails. And so the way you would go about creating a desk, like a form like this, is I'm just gonna take you in from, like, say for instance, if you were starting, fresh, logging into your Flowdesk account, you would come to forms up top right here, and then you would create new form. And then right here, you can see where you have like all of these different types of forms. Just scroll all the way to the bottom and you want to choose this one right here. The reason why you want to choose that form is because it's going to work without needing to be on a website page or anything like that. And that was the way I was taught. And so this is the form that I would always be sure that you use. And so now it wants you to select the segment where you would like these emails to be, saved to. And so right here, you could, choose one of your options that you have here. And so like for me, I have like what I call a holding tank. And this is just for me to kind of like hold my leads there until I can decide whether these are customer leads or these are like direct sales type leads. And so that's how I differentiate. And then I go in like once a month and I just sort it all out and, do all of that fun jazz. So for right now, I would just create it there. And say, for instance, if you did not have like a segment started here for you to create, then all you would need to do is basically start typing a segment. So this we could say is an example segment, and this is what, this is where they would save into this segment here. And so that one just made itself green, but you can always go back also later and change the colors and all that fun stuff. So save it. And then now you just need to create um, your little landing page like here. So for me, it was to enter in for my monthly giveaway. However, if you wanted to kind of like use this for your business or something of that nature, then what you would do is I'm just going to kind of go copy because I know I have one of these already created. So I'm like, I'm not even going to have to think through this so that you don't have to, listen to me think through it. Okay, so this one right here. So, say for instance, if you wanted to collect leads for people that you would want to kind of market to and offer a free facial to, um, invite them to an upcoming event or anything like that, I would go at it and start at it from this angle where I'm giving them something for free. And then I'm going to do maybe about two more emails to them with something of value. And then that third email is going to be like, hey, I don't know if you'd be interested, but I have this upcoming event where I'm mailing out free samples for you to try XYZ product and give your opinion. Click the link below if you would like to get a free pampering packet in the mail. That way it works out a lot better, and you have a lot better success, and everything just works the way you need it to. So people are more guarded these days when it comes to direct sales. And so you kind of have to approach it a little differently versus just going in right from the jump and saying, "Hey, do you want to book a facial with me? Do you want to come to my upcoming event?" Take it from a different approach or a different angle. And you want to just take it from the effect of that you're providing value and you just want to share all of your tips, your knowledge, and all of those things. And I mean, like your first email could be like, "Hey, thank you so much for grabbing my free guide. Be sure to check out my group where I share all of my tips and tricks and tutorials on how to take care of your skin or how to do meal prep or how to do whatever it is your niche is." I would basically kind of, tag that in there and then link your group in that email, that next email to them. And so that way you're building that rapport and you're building that know, like, and trust, and they're just kind of getting to know you. So I'm basically copying the text from here. That way I don't have to kind of do all of this over here. And let's see, I'm going to do a screenshot of this just to kind of show you. I mean, so I have all of this there. Okay, so right here, you're going to click, my top 5 secrets to, social media. So this would be my guide for grab my guide for making your eye color pop. Okay. Now let's center that. And so you come over here to align, you center it. You want to also make sure that you're using the right color. If there's a specific color that you want to use, I would go into Canva and find that hex code for that color, for that shade. So like this is a pink that I absolutely love to use. And so I generally try to be sure that I find that color because it really pops and it just makes, even your documents and stuff like that pop. And I would just paste that hex code right here, as you see. Now that button is that color. And so the hex code is that the hashtag sign, the number sign, and then FB0EAA. And that's all capitalized. And so this is going to basically, you know, give you that specific color. So now, right here, let me get my text that I'm going to apply and put over here. So I'm going to delete out that, select all that, delete it all out. And then now I'm just also going to center that as well. And let's see, grab my free guide for making your eye color pop. Grab my free guide. Okay. And then now, and everything in Flodesk is super easy. It's all click and basically click and plug, if that makes sense. Instead of plug and play, it is click and plug. And now what you're going to do is just upload your image, and you can create images like these in Canva. And I just basically take screenshots of my documents like these right here that you see of my guide, and I just kind of like scatter them about to where you can kind of see a little bit about what's in that document, but not completely. And then now what you're going to do is click here, and you can also change that border color to be that same color as the pink that you have. So let's see. So to change this border around here, instead of it being black, let's change that to the pink, and it's going to change all of that as well. And this just screams me because I love some pink, I love some fuchsia, and so this would totally be like me all day long. And so now what I'm going to do is, okay, now I need to go grab the link to my guide. And so you're going to go on to, let's go back. Okay, so let's click here, and then click here and then the form. And okay, and so now what I'm going to do is share my screen here, and we're going to go to my Google Drive, and then I'm going to go into this folder here, and then I'm going to go to lead magnets, because that's what these all are lead magnets. And so here's that guide that I am going to need to link to that form. And so now I'm going to just get link, copy link, and then just say done. And then I'm going to go right back here to the form. Okay, so this is everything is set up. So now we can go on to the next step. And it said, should we enable double opt-in? No, we're good. So we'll just keep it at no and then continue. When subscribers opt into this form, notify me. And I think that's kind of cool, just to make sure you can make sure that leads, you're getting interaction with your form, everything's working, and it is fun to see the leads come in. So I love seeing that, and I get so excited. And so I think it's just a fun thing. So you can do a display a success message, or you can do redirect to a certain URL. So that's where we're going to save that link to our freebie that we're giving away right there. And then you just hit continue, and then da 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 da, your landing page is all set up and has everything that you need done right there. So you just want to click copy, and it's going to copy that entire link. So say, like, for instance, if you didn't want to, put that whole link in the way that it is, because it's a little long, what I would do is come in here to Bitly. And as you see, I have one that I just set up just probably about 30 minutes ago, and I've got people like definitely checking it out. So that's a cool thing. So you just come here to create, and you paste that long URL there. And I generally name these something different. So this is going to be an example, Flodesk freebie. So that way I know to go back and delete the things that I have, that I'm not using. And then once that's done, this is now the URL, and it's shortened, and it just looks so much cleaner. And so now what I would do is go to your Facebook page, and I would come right here, and I have a group called Peek into Pink. And it's actually like just a group that I post things in that, you know, aren't really, like, it's just for me to be able to, test things out, all of that. So I would grab my picture, and then I would click this, and then I would say something here. I would put my link, and then I would say, hey, and maybe even take it from the approach of, do you you ever get frustrated trying to decide what eyeshadow colors will make your eyes pop? If so, I have totally got you covered. Grab my free guide below for making your eyes pop, for learning how to make your eyes pop. Okay, so do you ever get frustrated trying to decide what eyeshadow colors will make your eyes pop? If so, I have totally got you covered. Grab my free guide below for learning how to make your eyes pop. And so now this right here is going to be the picture that pops up um, for them. And I do this because if not, then there's like a Flodesk advertisement that pops up, like a link, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of spamish. And so I don't want to do that. So that's why I do the link here. And, they can kind of follow from there. And then I just attach like a picture of, some of the, of me, like pointing to the documents or the freebie that I'm offering, and all of that fun stuff. And so anyways, Now, all you have to do is hit post in your group, and then there it is. And then I would also throw this in my stories, and it says download my free guide, and it, they can kind of see and read and make out here. And in my stories, I would just put grab my guide for learning how to make your eyes pop. It'd be very simple. And then once they start, and then I would do like down here somewhere within the stories area, um, you know, uh, comment me if you would like the guide, or comment guide if you would like to grab my guide. And then I would send them the link to this. Here you go. Grab my free guide below. And I would just copy that little area right there. And then I'd be boom, copy paste, from to everybody that responded in my stories. And so that's several ways and different avenues that you can share that, maximize this freebie, and also capture people's emails. And so I love doing this type of stuff. It just like makes it so much easier. And then, like I said, all of this, you can totally go to Canva and you can create every bit of this all in Canva. As you see, I have like a whole Canva freaking library here. And I mean, like, I don't, I mean, I'm always creating something in here. And then I've also got freebies that I've gotten from other people. And so, like, it's just crazy awesome. And so, anyways, I hope that was super helpful for showing you how to set up your Flodesk landing page. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.